Ready to go slide.
What? What up, though?
Brat-ta-ta-ta. What up, though? You know what it is. You know what it is. You already knew what it was as well. Back with another episode 167 of Mask Off.
No. That's 170.
Why was 167 in my head?
I don't know. That's 170, baby. We out the 60s.
170, man.
Took a minute to get out those 70s, but we out of them joints.
Out the 60s. Here you go. You did it. Now you just did it. Yep. Episode 170, Dumb and Dumber. We in full effect.
And that was a dumb and dumb move I just did.
We did it. We both did it together, man. But it's all good. We back in full effect, live and direct. Y'all know what it is. I am part of your host, one half of your host, Mask Off Malachi. And to the right of me.
Yep. That's me. I'm Big Tone. I'm here. I'm live and in full effect, giving the people what they want all day, every day, and it don't stop.
You don't stop. Yeah, it's like my right. Like this is going right, but it's like that's my left. So you are to the right of me, but on the screen, you're to the left of me. But from my point of view, you're to the right. It's weird. But you know, Big Tone is in the building. Mask Off Malachi in the building. We back, man. We back. We rocking and rolling, man. We had to give the people what they wanted. We've been in and out of the mix, but we back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure we came through this week. Things been happening. Things don't stop happening, but we had to make sure we came through and get back into it, man. We want to keep building, keep growing, keep moving forward, man. A lot of things happening, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, man. First of all, I want to give a big major shout out to the queen of my castle.
Yeah.
Today is her birthday, man. Shout out to DJ Touch. DJ Touch is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to DJ Touch.
Happy birthday to DJ Touch in the building.
So I wanted to do that at the top of the show.
Of course. You had to, my brother. You had to. So I salute that. Happy birthday, DJ Touch, man. Another year around the sun, another evolution, as they may call it. We live in full effect. So yeah, happy birthday! Shout out to you. All right, you've been in that birthday bag all week, man.
All week, man. Make your dreams come true. Not only that, man. I'm a fur daddy, as everybody knows. So I just been trying to look out for my young boy, try to steer him in the right direction because he always fussing.
As you should. You should, sir.
So as you should. Nothing's been going on. I'm happy about grades with my young boy. He came out successful. He's going to the 11th grade.
Beautiful.
And, he's planning on working this summer and doing big things. So as a parent that still have one kid in the public school system, the charter system or whatever system, I'm just happy he's doing what he can to make the dreams come true. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
And, I've been good. I've been in good spirits. I've been in good health.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I just been really just been thankful, and I've been thankful and thoughtful, man. So I'm here. I'm here, man.
I love
and
that.
You, my brother, how you been?
Thankful and thoughtful, man. Thankful and thoughtful as well, man. It seems like I say the same thing every time we get on here when it comes to a check-in. Like I'm coming out of a battle, a storm, a shift, and all that. But I'm at a space now, man, where I'm letting things flow. I'm feeling really good. I'm 3 months married, man. As it's 313 right now. 3 months married, man. Feeling good. It's been a beautiful journey. I love it. I love being married, honestly, man. It's brought me a lot of stability in my life in terms of my desires as a man. Brought me a lot of accountability as a man and structure. I have a stronger purpose and a stronger reason and a stronger why for attacking this thing called life and not letting it attack me. Life will attack you, but it's just about how can you stand firm in that, and through the storm, how can you stay calm through the storm? So yeah, man, I'm in a good space, man. Life ain't gonna stop. I'm learning that, but like you said, being grateful to what you are blessed with versus looking at what you don't have, because you always gonna be missing something, quote unquote, missing. But you have to focus on the good. That's literally the key. You feel me? And learning that more and more. Like I'm blessed, man. I'm married. Man, a lot of black people, we're not getting married like I thought we was. Like it's only 30%, 36% of black people that's married. It's wild, man. But an even lower percentage married to a black person. So yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm feeling great. Just got my truck back. For those that don't know, my truck name is Trinity. She went out on me, man. Juneteenth. She went out on me, man. Yeah, and I was down for a couple days, man. Grateful for my wife to have my back, slide me around the places I needed to get to. And was able to get back on my feet, get back in the move of things, in the groove of things, man. So nice little 12 piece, man. Nice little 12 piece to get that boy back rolling, man. But hey, it's worth it. You got to get that money maker back on the road. Yeah. So I'm grateful, man. Grateful, feeling good, feeling great. Doing my best to enjoy the summer. Going to see Jake's show tonight.
That's what's up.
Yep. I have not seen it, bro.
I know you haven't. I know you haven't. And I'm excited for you.
I couldn't let another session, another time go by and me not see it, man. And it's Jake's birthday weekend. You feel me? I couldn't miss another one. And I really shouldn't go, as far as like I really need to be working. I need to be pulling in some money. But I'm like, nah, man, let's go. Let's enjoy these times of life and sacrifice to celebrate, because you got to celebrate your people.
And it's always good to show up, man. You know what I mean? Just to show up. You know what I mean? If you don't do nothing else, pop in, because that unexpected push should be something. You might see you in the crowd and be like, you know what? It might change the dynamic of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to tap into what you was just talking about being married, man. You know, and those percentages you gave was kind of crazy, but in certain circles I'm having with different people, especially black women, they I actually was in the presence of some women talking last night, and they was talking. They really would prefer not to be married. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not dealing with someone else or being responsible for somebody else. And I was like, it's so much that's wrong with us as a culture nowadays, man. Like we don't value each other, you know what I mean? The way we should, you know what I mean? Because your partner supposed to enhance you. And you're supposed to enhance your partner.
Absolutely.
And it just
come on. And that's what it's about right there. Enhancement.
Yeah. And it's hard.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's hard, but life isn't going to be easy. You know what I mean?
Life already hard. Like
So when you in a arrangement that's set forth by God, man, that's supposed to be your ultimate partner. That's supposed to be who you make the sacrifices for, and who you make you will go to war with that person. And I'm a divorcee, but you know what I mean? I've been in a relationship for over 10, maybe 12 years, you know what I mean? But I realize, if it's not right for you, don't stick with it. You know what I mean? Don't don't stay in something that you're not evenly yoked to be in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But when you find that person and you know that this is your person, man, that storm ain't nothing but something that's gonna be gone in a few seconds, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. I totally agree. And to your point, these women were coming from a standpoint of liability. They don't want to be like a person is liable. I don't want to have to be responsible. I don't want to have to take care of nobody. And that's from somebody that's not pulling their own weight. And it's teamwork as far as the areas I fall short, you picking up. Areas you fall short, I'm picking it up. And we both gonna cross that finish line. So, like you said, when God ordains it, it's for you to be with a person, because it's not good for man to be alone. It's not good for people to be alone. It's just not. We need each other. You need somebody to lean on. Life has its own struggles. It has its own ups and downs. And when you can have somebody that say, yo, man, I'm not feeling good today. Like, today is not a good day. Like, well, why not? And it just helps you think it through. But you by yourself, man, you give up easier when you by yourself. Your why isn't that deep when you by yourself. So it's that ultimate accountability. It's that person you can have fun with, do things with. It should be your best friend in times of joy and in times of need. Where that person is just there for you to lean on and depend on, man. So I personally love it. I am hurt and saddened by the ideas that are around, and social media has a lot to do with that, and also the mentality of men and women when it comes to relationships, because of the trauma that we've been through. As far as people cheating, baby mama drama, all these things, people not being accountable, people having attitudes, all these different things, man, just spark us in different ways to, it's just not the best. It's just not the best. So yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad that I'm glad I'm here for sure. And I'm glad I could be an example of this and how to do it in a right way, being happily married and finding
what? And I'm glad I could be a witness to it, especially in the sense of if sometimes things don't work for you for a reason. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I could be a witness to something as beautiful as your situation is being cultivated by y'all every day, man. You know what I mean?
You,
what we don't see, which we should see in social media, is us uplifting each other. Like,
yeah,
you see so many posts that's so negative about each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll see a post about a female. Well, give you an example. I saw one where it was like, if she do this, she for the streets. You know what I mean? And then it'd be a counter one where a female going, well, if he can't do this for you, ain't no reason for him to be around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, all those dudes, all those things are just barriers and blocks that keep us at odds with each other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can easily come up with a million conversations about how the woman is destroying the black man. And a black woman can have a million conversations about how the black man is destroying the black woman. Like, look at the images we see. We see like the latest incident that everybody's been talking about is the Puffy and Cassie thing. And I admit part of my conversation was there had to be something more to a story than him just kicking the shit out of her like that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying it to say, and I think we talked about this before, where a lot of people's like, no, it should never be a point where this happened and that happened. And I bring this to light to say that they shouldn't even be showing these type of incidents in situations that depict us in a negative light. You know what I mean? And it's never a race car, but it is a race car because we've always depicted as hypersexual and hyperactive and hyper violent species. You know what I mean? And I'm just tired of seeing those examples of who we are as a people.
Yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent, but at the same time, where's the accountability on both of their ends as adults? Like, it shouldn't have got to that extent with him kicking her on both ends, no matter what she did or no matter what he should.
I'm not even bringing that up to compound that conversation.
I'm not going to that. But what I'm saying is, it starts with what you said earlier, and don't stay in something that's not working for you. And if we all would do that and allude to the things that do work for us and find people that are for us and find people we do and are compatible with, we just will be better. We have better ideas about marriage. We have better ideas about relationships because we're not allowing or going for something that's just not working for us as individuals. And I think that's where it stems from. It's just, we just got to be, one, accountable, but two, aware of our surroundings, aware of the people we allow into our inner circles, and knowing, hey man, you don't have the best interest in my heart, in my life. So, we got to sever this relationship or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And the more we can be accountable, the better relationships we'll have, the better friendships we'll have, the better we'll be with our families. Just the more we can say, yo, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I fell short in this. Yo, can you help me with this? So yeah, you're right. I don't like how we always display it, but at the same time, let's be better.
100, man. This is, like we said, this is the 170th episode, man. And we got a lot to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, but you know how we gonna keep off, man. And to start it out, man, I want to hit something that we hit on as we started the show with this motivational minute.
Man, it ain't
thought you knew what I was going, man. I'm like, how we kicking this thing off, man.
Man, no doubt. I just wanted to top of the show and let you know what we doing. Here you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Some motivational minute, man. Something Big Tone actually said today is I'm thankful and thoughtful. And I'm gonna take that because that's where you got to be. You have to look at the areas of your life where you have surplus. Look at the areas in your life. Don't do that. You can wait till I'm done. But yeah, you got to look at the areas where you have surplus, where you are blessed, where you are favored, and expand on those things. Think on these things. The Bible says, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are of a good report, whatsoever things are lovely, think on these things. So you have to fix your mind on what's good, fix your mind on what works, fix your mind on what's going right, because there's always going to be an area where you are quote unquote lacking, but those are just areas where you are improving. And look at the progress that you have. Don't look at how long you think it's taking. It's not going to happen in the way that you think. It's not going to happen in the time that you think it's going to happen. But look at what you do have. You have your health to start with. You are alive to start with. So many people didn't wake up, didn't dress themselves. You can count so many blessings in your life. So look at the things that are working for you and expand on those things. Do not think about the things that you don't have. Okay? Be grateful, be thankful, and be thoughtful. From the words of Big Tone. That's your motivational minute. Yeah, man. Hey, it's teamwork, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. It's teamwork. This is what we do, man.
No, man. I'm not even talking trash. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, you are 100% accurate about everything you said, man. Like, at the end of the day, we have to embrace the moment, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace the moment. You gotta smell what they say. Smell the roses.
Stop and smell the roses.
Stop and smell the roses. Stop, smell the flowers, man.
Yeah,
and they say death comes in 3 pairs. You know what I mean? And recently, I've been around a lot of situations where it's been a lot of people getting passed away. You know what I mean? And you don't really understand how precious
life
this is.
Yes, just the fact that you like, come on, bruh.
It's crazy because just yesterday, right? I'm setting up everything down in my basement, and I happen to go over to the sink, down in the basement, and I'm pouring some bleach down the sink. And me, I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing, so I got my mouth. I tendency to have my mouth open. So when I'm pouring this bleach down the sink, my mouth is open, and it gets in my respirator area. So I'm like, in that moment, I'm thinking, I can't breathe. So I'm trying to catch my breath, and I'm like, the Lord has put so much energy in this body that it ain't my time. And it's little moments like that I'm like, yo, this is not my time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think about how many other people where they couldn't catch that breath. You know what I mean?
It was over. Yeah.
And it was over. It was done. It was gone. Finite. You know what I mean? It's a wrap.
In one moment. Just that quick.
One moment, man. Your breath can be taken and your life can be gone. You know what I mean? It was a young lady. She made the news, and I was good friends with her mom. And blessed. Just give prayer and blessings out to them, man. Like her daughter lost her life on some dumb stuff where they were shooting up the block, and her daughter lost her life. Jesus. And that's her only child, bro.
Oh my goodness.
And I just keep thinking about my kids. You know what I mean? One is in Philadelphia and one is here with me, and I'm scared of the way the world is today. You know what I mean? But I know I can't hold on to them. You know what I mean? I know I gotta let them live. I can't put them in a capsule. You know what I mean?
Man.
And my heart goes out to her. You know what I mean? And that's only words compared to how she feel. You know what I mean? So, and I'm saying that to be thoughtful and thankful.
Yeah.
I'm thoughtful of others and their conditions and the things that's going on in their life, but I'm also thankful, you know what I mean, that I'm able to walk this earth in another day. You know what I mean? I may not know what the other side looks like, but I know I have so many lives I need to touch every day that while I'm still here, bro.
Man, yeah. Yeah, man, because we here. Man, I thank you for sharing that, first of all, man. And we have been losing a lot of people, man. There was a comedian, Benjamin Cheek, just passed away recently within the last month. Great guy, man. Great guy. He wore his heart on his sleeve. He didn't hide how he felt. If he was up, you would know. If he was down, you would know. And I admired that about him because he was so open and vulnerable all the time. And we would always, I particularly would encourage him, like, hey man, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you're doing, because he would produce shows. He would come to different open mics as a comedian, but there were also shows that he would produce, open mics that he would produce, and he would be discouraged in the participation or lack of participation that he would have with these shows. But it was one time a show that me, Danny, and Smarta went to. And there was supposedly a prize for the best comedian or whatever, and they didn't have a prize, but we wasn't tripping on that because it was about the sport anyway. It was about a new experience in a new city and a new audience, new people. You know what I'm saying? So we just enjoyed it regardless, and he let us do as much time as we wanted to. We had fun, and he came to our open mic a few times. Like, he probably was just there like a month ago, a month and a half ago, and just seeing how quick people are dropping, man. And my mentor, I don't know if I told you, but I lost my mentor. He passed away suddenly, and that crushed me, man. That was the first time I felt real grief. My twin brother passed when I was a baby, but that's the first time I was close to somebody and I lost them. Like, I just remember when I got the news the first day I was doing the show, and it didn't really hit. I saw the text, and I was at these people's houses doing the show, and I couldn't give no attention to that because I needed to finish the show. I got to the crib and I told Danny about it, and I just first was just telling her, and then it hit me, and I just broke down crying, man. And that was a tough day, man. We tried to go get some food, man. I'm crying at the dinner table out to eat, man. It was bad, man. But just even at the funeral, it was tough, man. I was crying. I ain't never cried like that in public like that. I couldn't bear it, man, because we had so much to do, so much work lined up for us to do, and in so many avenues. He had so many plans, and he was an older gentleman, but he wasn't that old to be having that happen. And yeah, man, he taught me so much. He gave me so much, and it's just like, man, you really don't know. You really don't know. And now that my parents are getting older, I'm so grateful to have them.
Take your time, youngin. Take your time. You know, this thing called life is very peculiar, man. It's very peculiar. You have to be in tune with what's around you, what's going on. And I remember DJ Touch was telling me about toxic traits that she see in me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the hard headed in me was like, man, you bugging. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I realized in a conversation with somebody close to me, I realized I can't continue the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hurting more than I'm helping. And that's not my goal. That's not my intent. And I'm saying that to say our purpose is so much bigger than what we cannot do. It's about
Mm.
what we can do. You
Mm.
know, you know,
Mm.
it's about what we can do every day. Not just one day, not just a day, every day, what we can do. How
And what
can
we
we
do
help
have.
what
Yeah.
we do have? How can we be a servant? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So
Yes. That's our purpose right there. You said
to
it.
be a servant, you know what I
Every
mean?
day
Every
serving.
day,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's unfortunate we lose sight of that.
We
You know,
do. We do.
everything that's capsulizing in this
Mm-hmm.
conversation we have, and just starting with how we communicate from male to female, we lose sight of what our purpose is.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know,
And the day-to-day hustle and bustle of trying to keep the bills paid and stuff, all that takes away from our purpose, you know. And that's why I'm glad we getting back to doing this show, because this is a part of our purpose, creating, you know, holding space for vulnerability, holding space, just how we built this brand, Mask Off, you know, taking the mask off, letting the truth come out, and sharing the ups, the downs, the hurt, the pain, because that's what we dealing with as people.
yeah, you know, this has always been therapeutic for both of us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
This has always been therapeutic for us. So
Yeah.
it's always a need to connect and
Right.
show that vulnerability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's somebody out here that sees us
Yeah.
and connects with that vulnerability and afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Seen
it's
and heard.
okay. It's okay. You know
It
what I mean?
really is. It's okay to hurt. That's a part of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just about what you do after.
Hmm.
You know, it's okay to have those moments, but how do you push forward now? And, you know, a lot of times we go through things and we want to get back to the norm. Like, man, if I could just get back to normal, if I can get back to myself. But the honest part is that that part of us does not exist anymore. We have to now find a new level of strength, a new level of being fortified. You know what I'm saying? And embrace that new you, embrace these challenges that are making you stronger because of where you're going. You need this new level of strength. You need this adversity to remade you, reshape you, rebuild you. Because if you stay comfortable, there's no growth in comfort. I saw a post the other day that said that things grow in the rain. It can't grow if it's just sun. If there's no water to pour down on you, what's the point?
It's funny you say that because I always got this saying, and something I noticed. I'm like, I always notice that funerals happen on rainy days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now you saying it, it makes so much sense. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Even
Love
today.
grows. Love grows in the rain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
a funeral, what's the biggest thing you have? You have that grief that people are releasing. And when
yeah.
you release that grief, that sun comes back out. You know
It
what I
can
mean?
shine.
It
Yeah,
shines. That's crazy, bro.
yeah.
That's
Today, one of my good brothers, Tony, man, rest in peace to his mother. He just lost his mother. Um, and he was at the funeral for my mentor, and I seen him. He joked with me, but I was in such a bad place, man. I took offense to his jokes. When normal me, I would have just cut back at him, but I was just so vulnerable. I felt offense. You know what I'm saying? I just like, bruh, like I dang near snapped because I was just that. open. You feel me? And I had to just calm myself and not take it because that's what we do. We see each other, we dig at each other. That's what we do. It's just that's how we bonded as brothers. But I was so deep in a vulnerable place that I was offended by the joke. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize who he was. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, his mother's funeral was today, and it rained like crazy this morning, like crazy. It rained this morning. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to make it to the service. But you know, it's again what we do have. You know, the people that are around us, the life we have in our body, we cannot take that for granted, man. Every day I wake up and I pray, and I give gratitude to the Lord for waking us up another day. We don't take that for granted. There are people that even if they woke up and they're not alive. You know what I'm saying? We woke up and we alive. We woke up and we breathe and we dressed ourselves. We thinking in a right mind, man. Man, just so life is but a vapor for real, man. So I'm grateful, man. And what I was alluding to with my parents earlier, I'm focusing to keep being grateful that I have them, but they're getting older, and I'm like, man, you feel me? You feel me? I don't want to say it, but they're getting older. Like my pops would be 70 in a couple years. Like that's the reality. You know what I'm saying?
My mom too, and my mom she started having these uncomfortable conversations with me about her will and and all that stuff, and that's something you have to unfortunately embrace.
You got
to embrace it. You know what I mean?
You got to be prepared for these.
You got to prepare yourself for it.
Yeah.
And I got two siblings on my mom's side, and the tough part about it is, my mom relies on me to be the one. You know what I mean? And I used to not like this position, because I felt like this is something my older sister should be doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But you won.
But the thing is, she's got a lot of demons she fighting. She got a lot of demons she fighting with my mom and their relationship and her own self. You know what I mean? So that's not. I'm called to do it. You know what I mean? I've been
called. Say that you're called.
You know what I mean? I'm called.
You can't run from that position.
I can't run from this that's been given to me. You know what I mean? So this responsibility.
That's part of your purpose.
You know what I mean? So
that's it, man. And that's what we here for. This time that we are here is to take up the responsibility, man. Responsibility is responding to the ability that's within inside of you.
Especially us as men, bro. Especially us
as men.
You know what I mean? And
take the heat, take the hit, take the brunt, and hit back, man. That's what we own. That's what we own, bro. As men, holding it down, provide, protect, serve, do your duty, man, for yourself and for others.
My squad, us Orillas, we always say we stand up. You know what I mean? And that's what that means. Like we it's a it's a brotherhood, and at the end of the day, we've been called to stand up and take care of each other and take care, family first. And that's what that's about. And we try to be exemplary to not just the people in front of us, but the people around us. So that's with this portion of me doing this podcast, I try to be an example for that with them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, and we're gonna keep going, keep growing, man. So thank you as always, brother.
Hey man, you know what it is, man. Much love. Love you dearly, bro.
I love you dearly too, bro. Thank you.
And
on
another note, man.
It's a lot of things popping, man. A lot of things popping. The presidential debate. I don't know if you want to get into the NBA stuff first, and we end with the debate.
Man, we definitely can. We can talk about some NBA stuff first. Because I know that. I mean, that's how we get down.
That's what we do.
That's what we do when we do. You know what I mean? I still got the 1, 2, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? And, you got a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's talk about something that hit home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about Monty Williams, bro.
Yeah, okay. Monty Williams. Detroit Pistons head coach was fired fired. He had a 5-year, I believe it was a 5-year contract he had with the Detroit Pistons, and they fired that man. Which is crazy because they still owe him money. They still owe him money, which has to be paid. He was under contract. Yeah, which is crazy. I don't see how you owe a person millions and fire them before they time is up, man. They agreed to a 6-year, $78.5 million deal. He only served 1 year of that deal. So that's a lot of money.
He had to come in the office and say, you know what? I just can't do it.
You think it was that?
He had to. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man, because it's so tough. You right. You could say that. You're like, hey, man, whatever y'all got to do, but I'm not doing it. I'm not coming back.
Look, man, I just came off an 82 road trip, 82 game series. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. Yeah, I know y'all gave me this contract, but we gotta figure something out.
Yeah, what we gonna do?
My dog just died. My daughter's hamster. Something's going on in my house, and I'm just moving different. I can't coach these boys.
Man, he can't do it. So they 65 mil still owed to that man. I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Hold on, before you say that, he left Phoenix with the same kind of deal.
Phoenix still owe the money?
Still owe the money. They still paying him.
Oh, that man good.
So he's getting gravy, baby. He gravy.
That man good. He retired doing nothing, just collecting. Bruh, I would, oh my God.
You know what that's the equivalency of? That's the equivalency, say like you work 2 good jobs. Say like I work for the city and something happened to me. And I said I can't work with them no more. But they bought me out and say, you know what? We're just gonna give you some money for 4 more, 5 years. Okay, cool.
Oh,
I'm on the payroll. And then I go to the state. I go to the state and I slip and fall. And they gotta pay me out. Man, I'm good. I'm gonna do nothing.
65 million for doing nothing
for the next 5 years, bro.
Like, I don't know. Okay, me personally, let's just say I so happen to be in another world, I'm an NBA executive. If I sign a man to $1 million 5-year deal, I don't care what happened. That man gonna work these 5 years, bro.
I said that too. But if you hurting more than you helping, ain't no reason for him to be there. Like, you never know. He probably was in the office, like showing up in his boxers in his office or something. You know what I mean? You never know. He may have been doing some wild stuff.
Hey,
you know what I mean? And they said, you know what? Don't come to no meetings. Just stay at home. You know what I mean? I don't want to even see you in the practice facility. Like, he'll come in there and start yelling at Cade. Cade, come on, come on, man. He's like, what did I do? What did I do?
You parked in my spot, man.
Come on, man. I told you. Meet me at the LCA at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That man paid. I know he feeling the best, bro. Crazy work. We gonna see what happened. We'll see what happened this year with the Pistons, man. Probably gonna be nothing like it was. But no, man. Detroit stand up.
Detroit stand up. We just came off the draft, right?
Yep, we came off the draft. We got something. We got something.
This was the wackest draft ever.
Yeah. I have no idea who was in it at all.
I didn't know nobody. You know what I mean? Like, when the names was getting called, I was like, who is that? What school he went to? I didn't even watch college basketball this year, bro.
Yeah.
And it was no standout. No standout.
Yeah.
I know.
Bronny James was the one. But before we hit that, so we picked up some people. I mean, of course, we drafted some people, but main thing is because the NBA draft was just this past week. I think a couple of days ago, yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday actually. But the Pistons the Mavericks traded Tim Hardaway Jr. for Quentin Grimes. Man, whoever Quentin Grimes is, y'all can have him. If you don't know, I watched the last so the game that the Mavericks won in the finals, Tim Hardaway Jr. came in and hit like 6 threes back to back.
I mean, the dude was fresh though.
He was, but to come in that sharp is crazy work. So we'll take him all day, man. 3-point sniper, 3-and-D guy, NBA veteran. You know what I'm saying? He gon' that's a good look. That's a good move. We need some veteran leadership. You don't like it? You don't like the move?
No, I don't, because he's on the decline of his career, like we always do. We always get all these top tier A, B, possibly C players when they on the decline. We got AI. He was almost out of the league. We got Chris Webber out of the league. You know what I'm saying? We got Tito, Michael, Randy, Jermaine out of the league. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, no.
I like this move, man. He's not washed out. You feel me? He's still a productive NBA player. At the point that we are at the Pistons, we need to try any and everything we can to do something.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yes.
I think we need to go with the script I say. We need a marquee name. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no marquee name gonna come here, bruh.
I don't understand why though.
Why would you?
I don't understand why. Everything is downtown. Everything is accessible.
So as the city, yes, but if it's like a certain type of man to say, hey, I love Detroit, man. Because man, if we get a star to come, you know how much love the city would show to you, bruh. Like Detroit, one of the best cultures, period. Just the city itself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love Detroit. So if you get it, let's just say, I can't think of nobody. Any star that's like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like KD. Let's just say KD is like, hey, man, would you take KD?
Excuse me. Would I take KD? No, I wouldn't take KD. Because KD, he doesn't think team basketball. Like, there's only one person I would take if he was able to get took. And it would be
man.
Okay, yeah, that's number one. But if we go in another player, it would have been LeBron. And I know he's not able to get got, but what I'm saying is the way he is as a marquee player, there's no other marquee player like him. He was doing it in Cleveland. He took a bunch of nobodies and made them somebody. Delonte West, I mean, he was somebody, but he wasn't nobody compared to LeBron. Mo Williams. Yeah. And I agree with Mo. I've been pissed at LeBron for leaving too. I wouldn't shake his hand. We ain't homies. Don't dap me up at the top of the key. Don't talk to me.
You know what I mean? High and dry, man. Yeah.
High and dry. Augustus. You know Augustus used to be on a bench.
Yeah, for real. I mean?
Tristan Thompson.
J.R. Smith.
I ain't gonna do that with J.R. Smith though.
J.R. been a beast.
J.R. was a beast before him. You know what I mean? Him and Shumpert. I like Shumpert too.
Yeah, great guys. NBA good guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is what we need, but here's the thing. It's not in reality, it's not gonna happen. So that's why we have to make these Tim Hardaway Jr. deals and these small deals here and there to try to do something. And that's what we've been doing these last few years with the what was that? Grant. We got Jeremy Grant here.
I was just about to say that this is the same as getting Jeremy Grant all over again.
Hey, but it's like at the time I liked it because he had potential. It's just they come here and who knows what happened, but they're trying, man. Because nobody's just gonna say, "Hey, man, trade me to Detroit, man. I'll change it." You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna step up to that challenge.
Who's the roster like right now? Who we got? Like Alec Burke? You know what I mean?
Man, I don't even know, bro.
Let me see. Let me look this up, man, because I'm like this.
Man, it's looking abysmal, man. We got Jalen Duren at center, Jared Roden, shooting guard, Ashur Thompson, Malachi Flynn, okay. Tim Hardaway Jr., Marcus Sassier. Yeah, Marcus Sassier. I barely know.
Grimes. I know he was a small forward.
Yep. Tony Brown Jr., Kane Cunningham, Tosa Evutman, Jalen Noel, and a bunch of. We got Taj Gibson. When we get Taj Gibson,
yo, when he get on the team, bro?
I ain't never knew that, bro.
We got Evan Fournier. When he get on the team?
Where you see Evan Fournier at?
We got Evan Fournier, bro. Fournier or Evan Fournier.
Oh yeah. We sure do.
Did not know we had him. This whole fucking
I don't see no Evan Fournier.
This whole team needs to be thrown in the trash, bro.
Yeah, Jalen Ivey, Isaiah Stewart, he's straight. So yeah, man, it's bad, but hey, bro, Detroit all day, man. Detroit.
I'm looking at Asar Thompson. He ain't even got no. They showing a picture of him in a hoodie, like he not even with the team.
Oh God, are you serious?
Yeah, they got a picture of him in a hoodie. Let me show this picture, bro.
Ain't no way, fam.
Look at this picture. Like he's not even with the team, bro. Like.
Hey, yo, that's wild, bro. You got the Twitter profile picture up there. Like, hey, we need you to send a picture in, man. Use whatever y'all use, bro, because I ain't coming to media day. So
look, I'm not coming, man.
I went to me and my brothers went to the Pistons had an open practice last year, and we went. Ashur Thompson was a rookie. This was his rookie year, and they had like a rookie embarrassment thing that they did. So they brought all the rookies out in like these costumes, and they had them singing songs. So the first dude he had his little costume, and he had to sing a song. So Ashur went, however you say his name. He ain't sing nothing. He just like waiting for the music to stop because he was not singing. Like I'm like, that's a real man. That's a real nigga right there.
No, that's showing that I'm gonna do me. That's not showing team at all.
I mean, you ain't gotta embarrass yourself as long as you play on the court, bro. All that other stuff is just extra.
See, I mean, and I think that's what's different, man. You gotta be in it to be dedicated to the team atmosphere, like you know.
But I don't think that's a part of the team atmosphere. I think his mindset could be, bro, we wasting time.
You played ball before?
Yeah.
Okay, you played basketball or football?
Basketball.
Okay, I know I played football and basketball, so I'm saying that to say I know the camaraderie you build with the players. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a difference between you like I'm just here for business. No, we a family. You know what I mean? Essentially,
and I agree.
That's what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be going to bat with you, and it shows when they on the court. If this man don't want to dance and get hazed, I mean, he ain't even hazing no more. But you're not showing you all the way in.
I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. But there's other ways to build camaraderie. Y'all don't got to embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? And I think and it is the culture. It's the culture of the NBA. It's the culture of sports teams and being a freshman, being a rookie, whatever it is. But hey, let's get to the work. Let's bond in other ways. Let's go out. Let's have a game night. It's a whole bunch of other stuff than bringing me on the court in front of everybody.
You can't be a rookie and try to do it your way. You're a rookie. You know what I mean? You got to build into the system. The system ain't about to build around you. All the greats had to do it. You know what I mean?
No,
and I'm not saying all the greats had to get embarrassed. What I'm saying is all the greats had to go through some type of tribulation to be a part of the team.
That's a good point. I remember a story. I think it was Allen Iverson or it was some NBA legend, and they told a story about his rookie year and how the players tried to play him, and he put his foot down. He wasn't going, and they stopped. They stopped. But yeah, to each his own, man. Moving on, man. We'll see what the Pistons do. Because we already had a 50 minutes and we ain't even. But NBA look.
You know, it ain't been no big moves yet. You know what I'm saying? This
Like
the only real move that I heard so far.
As far as trades, I don't think everybody, like all the superstars, are kind of locked in. You know what I'm saying? Only kind of big move is
it was the ball from DeJounte Murray. He went to the Pelicans.
Oh, from the Hawks, right?
Yup.
I liked him in the Hawks.
I liked him, and I thought they was gonna get rid of Trae Young because they was talking about getting rid of Trae Young for a minute.
Now, if we got Trae Young, that'd be good. That'd be a good move.
We had to get rid of some of the other guards we got because we got too.
I don't care.
Too many guards.
Take all these niggas. Nah, but wow. Oh, trades as LeBron. Headline 20. Okay. Paul George will probably re-sign with them. LeBron, I heard gonna re-sign. I heard they give him another 3-year deal. Tyrese Maxey, who cares? Who is Tyrese Maxey actually?
He's a beast.
He play for Dallas.
That's the one that played. No, Maxey played for Philly. He the boy with Embiid.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah, he nice. He nice over there. I first noticed him not this past playoffs, but the playoffs last year is when I first noticed him. I forgot about him. That'd be sweet to see where he go. But I mean, all the stars pretty much locked in, man. Yeah. So it ain't nothing.
I was just talking about Evan Fournier.
Mm-hmm. But
they declined. You see that?
Yeah, who cares?
The Pistons declined Evan Fournier's $19 million team option, which cleared $50 million cap space.
Good. So they got some money. To pay somebody, but who? Who's gonna come, man? Who's gonna just sign? Unless we just getting a whole bunch of money to somebody. Shout out to the Celtics. So they won the championship, 2024 NBA champions. Yeah. I do like Jason Tatum getting a ring. I wanted the Mavericks to win. Even more, of course, I wanted the Lakers to win, but whatever. And then I wanted the T-Wolves to win, but whatever.
Did you see them? It was that meme about Jason Tatum. He did almost every celebration.
That
he could do.
Yeah. What they gonna say now?
It's possible.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, that was funny. It's like he ain't know. But being a Celtic, like Celtics is a premier team. You know what I'm saying? They got a long history. They're now the number one franchise with the most championships. So it's like the culture is there of winning. So you have so many examples of iconic moments. He tried to do his own, but it didn't work. It was already etched in stone. He was better off just letting it come organic. How you feel about Jaylen Brown getting the Finals MVP?
I don't know, man. I think it should have went to the light skinned meathead guy.
Yeah.
Derek. What was that boy name?
Don't do that. Derek White.
Yeah. Should have went to him, bro.
This reminds me of I think it was the 2015 NBA Finals when Iguodala won Finals MVP. It was like that to me, because because Jaylen Brown was playing defense on Luka. You know what I'm saying, and still putting up, at least 20. So I see why that happened. But man, it ain't gonna be nothing to happen in the offseason, bro. It ain't even nothing to scroll through, man. All the stars locked in. And here's the thing. Who?
DeMar DeRozan. What you think if we picked him up?
I would love that. DeMar is a great player, man. He play for the Bulls right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, man.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
This nigga, he a whole crip wearing red.
Getting that NBA check. That's what it is. 11.5 million. Yeah, shout out to the Celtics, man. They deserve it. I do like Jason Tatum. I wanted to see Kyrie get another one and Luka to get one. I love Luka as a player.
Kyrie's going to get it. Kyrie is going to get
another
it.
One.
He's going to get one.
So I mean, yeah, because Dallas got to be making some type of move for them to trade off Tim Hardaway like that. They freeing up some cheese to bring somebody in.
Yeah,
they might end up getting DeRozan or somebody like that.
They don't need that. They got good pieces in the corner. That'd be
the perfect little 1-2-3.
They need a legitimate big man. That's too many people holding the ball. They need a legitimate big man because the problem they had. Remember, it was not with the team. It was with Krasinski's.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yep. That was the problem right there.
Yeah, and they let him go, but he was a big man though.
What I'm saying is they need another big man to counter somebody like him.
But they got Derek Lively is not horrible. They got him.
Yeah, but he ain't a big man. He ain't over 7 feet, is he?
Yeah, I think so. He a big man for sure. Yeah, he a big dog.
Wow. He didn't look like it playing against Porzingis.
This is true.
He's like
yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to he's 7'1". Yep.
I didn't even know that.
I think they need an off ball shooter. I mean, they had Tim Hardaway, so I don't know what they doing. I don't know.
They wasn't playing him because he wasn't.
They were not.
He wanted to be the man. You ain't the man no more. You had your chance before Luka got there. Before all of them got there, you had your chance to be the man. Remember, he had to switch jerseys with Kyrie. Kyrie came and took the 11 from him, baby.
Yeah. In a bigger note, man, the Lakers drafted LeBron James Jr., better known as Bronny James, man. I personally love this. I love it for the historical standpoint of a man growing up, raising his children as an NBA star, and now he's playing with his son in the NBA. I love that, man. That is an incredible thing. It shows so much to his longevity as a person and as a star, as a man. Like that's unheard of, bro.
You know what? I think it's hard to really do that. To be a professional basketball player or professional sports person and be at the top of your game and have kids and try to act like you raised them. He ain't raised them goddamn kids. Let's give a shout out to Savannah and the nanny and the grandma for raising them kids. Number one, what he do is show around and get good photo ops with his kids. You know what I mean? And that's great. I salute him and applaud him for being in a position to where his son can capitalize on who his father is. And there's been many, many greats. Let's just say Michael Jordan. We had high hopes for his kid. That didn't work out. Let's just say the Ball brothers. We watched and saw 2 out of 3 make it to the league. And the third one struggled.
Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 is everything, bro.
2 out of 3 is incredible, bro.
You know what I mean?
You got 2 of your sons in the league. Come on.
And that's all based upon your mouth game as a dad. His mouthpiece. That was all his mouthpiece.
Hey, I love it though.
You know what I mean? So with LeBron being able to put Bronny in the mix, I'm just gonna say Bronny there, he's gonna have to do something because
he ain't gotta do nothing.
When I was watching it, I wasn't sold on him. So I just hope he make past training camp.
He will. Oh, he's not getting cut. Off the strength of LeBron, though. You feel me? He can do no wrong at this point. I honestly don't feel like he's ready, but he has his father, and he can't lose. He can't lose.
I want to see the first game, him and Bronny on the court, and Austin Reeves walk up to him and say, "You a bitch ass nigga," and punch Bronny. What is LeBron gonna do?
Austin Reeves, light skinned boy.
No, Austin Reeves. I mean, Austin Rivers.
Oh yeah, why him though? That's funny. Now it'd be Patrick Beverly, somebody.
Patrick Beverly. I would say one even worse than that. Not Patrick Beverly.
Draymond.
If Draymond.
You talking about game 1 in Golden State?
LeBron is going to murder that dude. He'll like.
Right. That's funny. That's a funny narrative, bro. Yeah, man. But I love it, man. I love it. I love it for the league. I love it for LeBron as a player, as a father, as a superstar. So we're gonna see, man. I got high hopes for my Milwaukee Bucks. That's what I got high hopes for. I'm saying my Milwaukee Bucks. They not my Milwaukee Bucks. I just always loved Dame Lillard, and now that he has at least a chance to win a championship, I'm rooting for him.
The only championship he can win is with Sexy Red.
All right, real quick, man. What's your 2025 NBA champion prediction? Go.
I'm going back with Dallas, baby. I'm going with Dallas. I would be dreaming big if I said LA. So I'm not saying LA.
Me too. I can't, as a LeBron and Lakers fan, I can't put them there unless they make a move outside of they need another player. Like they need DeRozan. That's what they need.
I say Pistons in the play-in.
I'll double down on you on that. In the play-in. They're gonna be a strong 10th seed. They're gonna go because literally we was last place last year. We can only go up. So
hopefully
give us the 10th seed. We probably gonna lose that game. But we was gonna be in the mix.
Yep. You know I say them in the play-in, man.
I get that too. I go Milwaukee, and depending on if Dallas picks somebody else up, I go Milwaukee and Dallas, and I gotta go Milwaukee.
So you ain't going back with Boston? You don't think Boston can run it back?
I think they have a chance to, but Milwaukee was gonna have something to say if Giannis was healthy. Giannis wasn't healthy this playoffs, so that's not gonna be the case, man.
You know what the contributing factor to that team? It was Holiday. You know what I mean?
This is true. Holiday is a beast, and I don't know how. Like, how do you win a championship with this dude and let him go? Like, come on, bro. And now he won a championship with Boston.
And you said it was him.
It was clearly him. Like, and in the same conference, lost him to this down the street, bro. Like, dog, that's so whack, bro. Keep that man. You should have paid that man whatever he needed.
Whatever he wanted, he would have got it, bro.
Bruh.
But you know, they got your boy because of him, though.
Who?
They had to get rid of Holiday to get Lillard.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So that was the toss up. Yeah. So I get that.
They gave up so much. Dame ain't paying no defense. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Holiday brought. He brought defense.
Defense, energy, 3-point shooting.
You down at the point.
And facilitating that boy.
Yeah.
Go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very interesting, man. I'm excited for the NFL season as well. I'm excited for the NFL season for the Lions. Oh, hold on. We got an energy shift. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. What's that? What's up? What's up, OG? Talk to us.
You know, I'm not a Lions fan. Never been a Lions fan. I like Lions players.
And this has been another episode of Mask Off, episode 170.
If we talking my Steelers, baby, we're gonna talk my Steelers.
And this has been another episode of Mask Off.
You know what I mean? If we gonna talk, if we gonna talk,
oh, ain't no way you gonna pull it out of the rafters.
Yeah, bro. If we gonna talk.
Was that a hold on? Was that a what was that first jersey though? Was that a LA Rams jersey?
That was Bettis.
No, that first one.
Yeah,
I see that one.
It was a Bettis joint.
Oh, he did play for LA Rams. I forgot. Okay. I think it was St. Louis Rams at that point, wasn't it?
No.
It was LA Rams.
I think it was LA, then it went St. Louis, and then I think it went back to
LA. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yep. That's that, man. Let's hit this debate real quick before we slide out, man.
Oh my God, bro.
That's what the whole everything. You sound like him too. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. The Celtics won the championship.
Joe,
it was incredible.
You know, we had the biggest economy in the world.
It was incredible.
We had incredible content, incredible everything. It was Mask Off, Dumb and Dumber. All right.
All you want to do is, man.
From what you told me, you did not watch it.
I did not. I was doing my weekly show at Palmer's Bar and Grill. It was on in the background, and we were cooking them boys as it was playing.
Plug. I watched it. And I'm gonna give you a small play-by-play.
Thank you.
Okay, 8:59. It came on. People ready. We've been talking about it all week.
Locked in.
I was gearing up for this. I've been listening to everybody talk. They telling you what Biden got to do. They telling you strategies for Trump. Trump don't need to be Trump. Biden needs to be more Biden. He needs to talk more.
Yeah.
11 minutes in, boom, Biden talking. Biden cardiac arrest. Boom. I'm on the edge of the couch. I'm like this.
Nah, you stupid.
He's like
Biden cardiac arrest.
He's like, Medicaid. So what?
Bruh.
What are you talking about?
You know what's sad to me is the fact that we're here as a people. That because one of the comedians has said it while we was on the mic, because literally you got all the TVs in the bar. So one of the couple of TVs had it playing, and one of the comedians was like, look at where we are as a people. Like these are the best two we got in the whole United States.
That's what I've been saying. Like they old as fucking dirt, bro. Like one is wearing a diaper, and the other one he sees people. I see dead people. You know what I mean?
He got a what you call that? A collar on, not a collar. Ankle monitor on.
He got an ankle monitor. He's like, I didn't have sex with a porn star. Biden tried to get feisty with him at one point.
Oh yeah,
he tried to get feisty with him because he started mentioning Hunter Biden. And when you start talking about buying kids, Biden get to shaking his shit, and he ain't having it. Let me tell you about my son. I mean, like, this is malarkey. You talk about,
bro. It is a clown show, fam.
Yo,
a clown show. It's like a cartoon being played out, bro.
It's like them two old guys that's on Muppets that be in the rafters.
It's exactly real talk. It's like it's a live SNL skit that's real life. Like it seemed like something that somebody wrote. Say, man, this would be hilarious if we had these two type of candidates, and here we are with it in real life, bruh. Wild.
Man, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
This is where we at, man. This is where we at. And it's like Danny had said something the other day. It's like we got to vote for whoever is not Trump just to not have Trump in. You feel me? Because all these other little candidates, they're not making no noise. It'd be 2 candidates every year. And those are the either one of those. Exactly. Exactly, dog. That's them, bro. This is where our country is, fam.
The killing part about it is you go like, well, all right, well, if he resigned, the vice president will come up. We're like, where the fuck she been? Like, what's she be doing?
She's somewhere getting her toes done.
Like, what is she doing? She had a conversation with Anderson Cooper, right? And Anderson Cooper trying to grill her, like, hey, you don't think it was a problem the way he performed tonight? You know what? I think it's a problem when America don't believe in the president. And you believe a convict who has 34 counts of being convicted. I'm like, you just danced around the whole question.
Sure did.
This man just got some volume in the back.
I seen that picture you posted too with them smoking on the loud pack. That was funny.
He had to. They both. And
you think they backstage? Like, yeah, man. Let's
get off Biden for a second and talk about Trump. Every word came out of his mouth was a lie. Lie. He lied about everything. They talked about Roe versus Wade. He said the Democrats want to see people have abortions in their 8th and 9th month of pregnancy. Like, are you serious?
Fam-o. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Buddy, wild, man. And both of these folks wild, bro. This is where we at. This is America.
The killing part about it is after that, he went backstage and gave a rally at North Carolina or whatever. And he blew the show out. He talking to him like he on cocaine or something. He was lively. He was energetic. He was just talking. He's like, this is crazy. Compared to him on stage with Trump, it was a whole different person.
You off that cocaina. You there?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, you froze on my end.
I don't know what's up with my picture, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's a message, man. They don't want us to talk about the president.
That's what it is. We hear y'all. We hear
you, baby.
But you can't stop Mask Off, man. This is what we do, man. All the ideas and everything we stand on that 10 toes all day. 100 for real. In real life, you know what I mean? It's terrible where the country is, man. That these are the 2 candidates that we rocking with. This is the presidential debate that we rocking with. But what can we do? And Juneteenth just came back around, bro. I got you, Big Tone. I got you. Juneteenth just passed, man. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, whatever. Here's the thing. Juneteenth is the day that celebrated the fact that slavery was already done with. 2 years later, the last slaves in Texas were freed.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Okay, that's something to unpack, bro. You think about it. Think about this.
Think about it, bruh.
Slavery's
been done with, bruh.
We celebrating a Dumb and Dumber situation, like
Dumb and Dumber.
Homie come from the East and like, yo, we been free, my nigga.
Yo, what y'all doing in here, fam?
Yo, wait a minute. You
got these niggas locked up? Oh no.
You gotta run that. Run the fade on this one, bro.
Yo, get these niggas up out of here, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what y'all doing? So here's the thing, man.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Master said you got to get around here. Nigga, I don't got no master.
You don't? You free?
How you doing?
Yeah, bro. We been free for 2 years, fam. I can read and everything.
You can read?
Yes, buddy. You need to come on down, man. Slide up out of here, bro.
I'm gonna take the Mississippi. I'm gonna take this Mississippi River.
It's Mississippi, fam.
I'm gonna take the Mississippi.
Stop whispering, bro. We free.
Don't let the man hear you.
We are the men at this point, bro. Come on, man. Slavery been done for 2 years, man. So I'm gonna say it just like y'all been saying. Run me my money.
Reparations, baby.
Reparations, man. Here's the thing. And we're gonna have to talk about this next week in depth or something, man. Because if your father's father worked for all his life for nothing, what would he have? Nothing. Exactly. He would have nothing. Thank you. If you white and your father's father had a bunch of people working for him and didn't have to pay him free labor, what would he have? A lot of land, a lot of power, and a lot of production, which means that he could give that to his son, which gave it to his son, which gave it to his son, which gave it to you. And now you up, knowing what to do, knowing where to go, knowing who to see and who to talk to and how to talk and how to say it. And now you got some real cheese. So now these corporations, that's why these corporations are corporations, because y'all ain't giving us reparations. So I ain't gonna name companies, but these companies have been started on the backs of us because their father's father had some cheese and they invested into them. They showed them, hey, here, this is your business. Now they starting cheese brands. They starting cartoon companies. They starting retail brands that are now generationally wealthy all these years to come. They owning football teams. They owning basketball teams. They got stadiums in their name. They got land. They have these things. And of course, the playing field is even now. But what about us having something to start with to be on the even playing field? And it ain't about what we gonna do with the money. It ain't about, oh, y'all just gonna no, it don't matter. My ancestors worked for free, so I should be able to get some money for free. That's what I'm saying. Give us our cheese. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. I'm gonna keep saying it, bruh. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Hello?
Yeah, you back, man.
That was powerful, bro. I heard everything, and if I ain't taught you nothing, I'll taught you how to talk about reparations. So,
Come on, man. You definitely did, bro.
Shout out to Jake, and that's the thing. They developed what's it called? Economic wealth for generational wealth.
Generations.
You know what I mean? And they got that off the backs of our ancestors.
Come on. And now it just seemed like, oh, I'm just doing it so easy. Nah.
And that's the thing with generational wealth. Like an average white person today that lives in the suburbs.
Yep.
You live in the suburbs because you're able to maintain a way of living.
Yes.
And the way of living that you have has always been better than our way of living. Mm-hmm. Not because you better than us, because you have been able to sustain that based upon what your generation has provided for you.
Yes.
To sustain that.
Yes. Come on. You know exactly. I mean? And here's the thing. They start these companies. They got banks, retails, like I said, shoe deals, all these things, not just deals, ownership. I'm talking ownership. Real life ownership. They took that money and started a brand, started a company. I'm not gonna name. I don't want to actually name companies, but it's so many companies, man. Designer clothes, big name retails, sports, food industry.
I don't think people
medicine.
I don't think people really realize though, and I'm only talking from on our level, like from the suburbs in the hood, right? Mm-hmm. Think about the education we get in the hood. When I was growing up, we would get books that would be shipped from the suburbs that they didn't want no more.
Mm-hmm.
That these are the outdated books.
We
So
done with these.
I'm already reading behind.
They was on this 10 years ago.
Yeah, they was on this 10 years ago. So when I went to college, right, my freshman year in college, I had to take prerequisite courses all over because I was so behind in the development of learning. I'm thinking, I'm graduating from high school thinking I'm at the top of, I'm getting A's and B's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm cool. But in actuality, I'm 7 steps behind a regular public school in a suburb.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Real talk.
And yeah, we can overlook them and talk about everybody that has a corporation or a business. Mm-hmm. But if you white, it trickles down. It trickles down.
All day long. And it's the same thing. That's and it's trickling down on their end. And what's trickling down for us? Nothing. Nothing's being handed down.
Because we're always in survival mode.
We're trying to just keep things afloat. We just try not to sink.
We're not in save mode because we have so much shit that we don't have to save. You know what I mean?
We can't build up. We just trying to stay above the ground. Trying to float on, man. So if you work for free, if you work for 30, 40, 50 years of your life for nothing, you're gonna have nothing, and you would have passed down nothing. And so now, yeah, you free, but you don't know nothing. You can't read, and you've been so indoctrinated. You know how long it took them to snap out of that. Come on, man, run that cheese, bro.
Hey, man.
Oh, we're gonna keep saying it, man. We're gonna keep saying it, bro. We're gonna keep saying it. So man, I appreciate this episode. What you about to say?
I was gonna say the same thing, my brother. On that note, we about to get up out of here because the world today is dumber and dumber, man.
Man, that's where we at, bro. But protect yourself, man. Do what you got to do in your life to wrap it all up, man. Do what you can to build your own for your family and not just survive, but it's time to thrive, man. Let's get it thriving. And that money coming, man. We gonna get that check cut for sure.
Cut it. One of them gotta cut a check, bro.
For real. Another episode of Mask Off, episode 170, Dumb and Dumber. Love y'all, man. Thanks for rocking with us. Y'all know what it is, man.
We out this piece.
Work smarter and harder.